Hey everybody, welcome back to Divinity. We are finally done with all this. It's time to heal up and then we'll go see. We're gonna get some. Oh yeah, let's talk to Mardaneus now actually. Greetings, my friend. I thought foul Thelyron would destroy my mind. I'm in your debt, and I hope that I can repay you someday. What can I do for you? Can you heal me? What else can I do for you, my friend? I'd like to hear more about Thelyron. I'm so glad that you have released me from this evil entity. Thelyron was a necromancer of great power. He searched for a way to become immortal, and he failed. It's good to see that you're all right again. Now the village will flourish. We will still have we still have got problems with the source. It's a tragedy that we can't heal the sick and suffering. I am trying to find a way to restore the source to its former glory. Hmm. Wait. So where the source is actually okay. Normally the source is a problem, so I'm actually curious just because original sin 1 we are source hunters and we are trying to stop bad source, and obviously we know from the end of the first game that source in and of itself is not the problem, the void is. We did remove the void, but that doesn't remove the fact that the source is still tainted already from here on until the rest of eternity, essentially, right? Um, And then I know by the time of Original Sin 2, things have gotten so bad that anybody with Source is just being held prisoner. Um, so I wonder how we get from Original Sin 1 to this point where Source isn't viewed strictly as bad to, to Original Sin 2, rather. Um, also, let's trade real quick. What you got, sir? I will take those healing potions. Yoink. I will also take that super magic. Hello. Super healing. Don't really care about stamina. Let's see. You can take that. You can take that. Don't need poison. Oh, yeah, I don't need them all. Rubies. You can take the stamina potions. Don't really care. Empty flask. Let's see. Time to do math here. I still owe 1750. There we go. All right, perfect. All right, well, I'd like to hear more about the source. What kind of problems do you have? The source is an energy field and used to heal sick patients. A healer has to link his mind with the source so that he can get access to its powers. Do you know why the source has been tainted? There's probably dark magic involved. Since the source has been tainted, we healers cannot perform but the simplest healing rituals any longer. If I need something, I'll come back again. Okay, so we need to look into the source issue. Okay, I haven't been given a new quest yet.
What's happened here?
Hmm. Keys. That should let us in, probably.
The door is locked.
Nope. Wrong key.
How wonderful!
There we go. Well, nobody's here to tell me not to.
Superb! It's quite securely locked.
We don't have any of
Locked.
the keys for it? Dang. So it seems he is indeed dead. Could be this Joram fellow that he owed money to. But it might not be. Let's let Mardaneus know. Any idea who could have killed George? I have no idea. He was a talented healer and trustworthy shopkeeper. If you can find any clue about his murderer or the reason why he had to die, I would reward you kindly. Let's do some trade real quick because I want to sell some junk that I know I'm not going to use. Because I want to get some of our money back here. Let's see. Versus 70 armor. That would be 11 out of 13. 9 out of 13. Ooh, not that much. Let's see. This is a case of I'm really trying to prep us right, so that way we can be ready for whatever we need to deal with in the future of this game. I know that George had money problems and was arguing with a strange fellow about some herbs. He even asked me to get some of those herbs for him. Do you remember the name of the herbs George was looking for? I'm not sure, but wait, I still carry some of those herbs on me. Here, have a look. But this is Drudene. If used carelessly, the liquid drawn from it is highly addictive. The herbs are hard to get to. Well, I think this explains George's strange behavior and his money problems. He was a drug addict. George, a drug addict? I don't know why George never came to landlord or to me to speak about his problems. Of course, the question remains why he was killed. The poor fellow. Thanks again for helping us, adventurer. Oh, let's see. I guess I need to put that note in my inventory? Probably what needs to happen in order for being able to... But I didn't have like a pickup note option, so let's see what I can do here to get that note. Was it in this section of the bookshelf? It was the lower section, yeah. I think it was this one. Yes. We'll also take this one just in case. And let's also, while we're at it, get our magic back up. Uh, shit. Hello, Tenebrae. The brave one returns. I'm so happy that the good Mardaneus has been freed from the necromancer. Now what can I do for you? What can you tell me about Aleroth? Mardaneus founded the healer community of Aleroth. His goal was to unite healers of all the races so that we might further our skills with mutual studies. Can I take some herbs from your garden? Certainly, human. If you think you know what you are doing, just remember some of those herbs are very potent and therefore dangerous. Okay, hold on. No, we did have a question. No! I can't ask him about George. Okay. Weird. Okay, well, let's go to where we started. He asked Joram what's up. Well met, adventurer. I had my suspicions about Mardaneus' state of mind. I even wondered if he might have been possessed. But I have to admit that until now, I didn't really believe it. Well done. Do you know anything about George's murder? It's horrifying. Oh, I wish our last conversation hadn't ended in an argument over money. Tell me about this village. Aleroth is a small community of healers. Okay, yep. What are these troubles you were talking about? Alright. It would suck that the guy who healed us at the start of the game would be behind George's murder, but it's currently our main suspect until we get any other evidence suggesting otherwise. Which we currently don't have. Oh, now here the orcs. They're right out there. They are indeed just waiting beyond the city walls. Or village walls, really. Not really a proper city. Aleroth is a little too small to be considered that. By Duna's bouncing breast! I didn't think ye had it in ye to find a cure for old Mardaneus' broken brain. Well done, human. Probably think you're something special now, don't ye? Who could have wanted George dead? I have my thoughts on the matter, but I ain't gonna talk about it. Do you have a problem with humans, or are you just obnoxious to everyone in equal measure? The latter. Now, why don't you go and bother the elf? His folk like pointless chattering, and maybe he won't mind your human stink of pig flesh. You look like a redoubtable healer. Huh, you've heard about the legendary dwarven healing powers, ain't you, human? As skilled with flesh as with stone, as they say. Well, know that you are standing before Otho Rignaphoroxus, proud servant of the everlasting source. Now that I've noticed a lot, not that I've noticed a lot that's everlasting about it lately, damn. You say there's something wrong with the source. Something wrong, damn ye! I can't connect to it anymore. First I was thinking it was because I'd drunk too much of that foul brew Gomor may calls ale. But all the healers here had lost their link to the source. This'll kill those poor lads for sure. Are there patients here who can only be healed through the source? Soldiers, both of them. Survivors from a skirmish with some orc bandits. Conventional doctrine and the few minor healing spells we got to hand have failed. Only infusing them with the source could save them. Or Gomo's healing shrine, of course, but that's busted too right now. What's this I hear about Gomo's healing shrine? Gomo has a shrine that's connected with the source. It produces healing gems which we can use to heal patients. It's something we use when we have a lot of patients, cause connecting to the source can be pretty exhausting. Unfortunately, the shrine won't recharge itself, because it's lost its connection to the source as well. There's only one charge left, and we can't use it to save both of them. One poor sod will have to die. So you can't decide which patient to save with the last healing gem. Tain't as simple as that. Problem is, our healer vows stop us from killing even by inaction, you see. Giving the gem to Gomo's patient and mine'll die for sure, and vice versa. Either way, we'll be deciding who lives and who dies, and we can't do that. Where can I find this shrine? Thinking of taking matters in your own hands, human? Think you can judge which of two good men is more worthy to live? Damn! For a while I thought you weren't as callous as you looked. But I shouldn't trust my nose. I should have trusted my nose. Only 1 in 10 of you pig-skinned humans has got the soul the 7 gods gave a goat. I'm not going to tell you where the shrine is. It's the only way to see that you do no harm. Now go away. I have serious matters to attend to. Fine, fine. Okay. So we got George's murder to investigate, as well as trying to figure out this. Yeah, we need to figure out a way to save both patients. Making sure we check out everywhere here. Check every little bit of the village. Let's see. Okay, cool. We can place notes if we need to. I think for now we're good. I kind of know where everything is. At least in terms of the things we've already discovered. As far as that goes, we know where everything is. And it seems this is a cemetery of some sort. Oh. So we will be respectful and not do anything in here. While Divinity Original Sin made it clear, hey, sometimes you gotta just stir up some trouble with the tombstones. We're not gonna do that right yet. We're not gonna mess with the cemetery yet. We have no reason to yet. Also, it's very interesting that Divinity, the original Divinity game, Divine Divinity, and Divinity Original Sin 1 both have a murder investigation as a pretty big immediate plot point. Although it wasn't the very first thing we had to deal with. The very first thing we had to deal with was, of course, Mardaneus. Aha. Oh, that one is locked. That one's actually locked. Okay. One of those doors wasn't locked, so we'll see if we can actually go inside. That was the one over here. Oh. Clicked a little too far left. Whoopsies. A magic mirror. Ooh, let us close this door so we can... Can I close the door so we can... Yep. Nope. No, in. No. Mother. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's hope nobody saw it. Let's just hope nobody saw us. How about that? That's gonna be our hope here, is that we were... Ooh, okay. Wish I could figure out a way to identify. Right now we don't have that. There's another door that we haven't gone into yet. This is Otho's. Was it this one? Or is this, nope. This is Lanelor's. Okay, nope, nope, nope. Okay, we've been in everything that we've been across that has an open door anyways. I guess right now the best thing would be to see if Mardaneus can make heads or tails of what we've figured out so far. If not, I need to figure out a different way to get the information that we need to continue this, because whatever I'm doing is not working. Nope, okay. Let's see what we can do here. We need to go to a completely different place, apparently. What about this one, though? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think we need to just leave Aleroth, it seems, from what I'm looking at. Sorry. That was me really deep diving on what we need to do. Because it seems everything that we need to do now involves us leaving Aleroth. So it seems our time in Aleroth is done, as far as I can tell. Speaking of our time, we are past time for today. So we will leave Aleroth officially next time. Thank you all for watching, though. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can watch our content before it's released publicly on YouTube. Also, be sure to check out our Discord, also linked down below, so you become part of our community. And I will see you all next time. Have a good one.